Peru news today. All you need to know about Peru.
University vs Botafogo live. They face each other at the Monumental for the Copa Libertadores 2024. University vs Botafogo live. Follow the minute-by-minute broadcast of the group stage match of the Copa Libertadores. University vs Botafogo live. They face each other this Thursday, May 16th, for Date 5 of Group D of the Copa Libertadores de América. The match will be played at the Monumental U Marathon Stadium, from 5 p.m. Peruvian time, 7 p.m. Brazil time, and will be broadcast live on ESPN and STAR+. You can also listen to the match on the radio on RPP's 89.7 FM and 7:30 AM. How do Universitario and Botafogo get to the Copa Libertadores 2024 match? Universitario de Deportes and Botafogo will define this Thursday, in Lima, a large part of their aspirations to qualify for the next phase of the Copa Libertadores when they meet on the penultimate day of Group D of the continental tournament. After the 0-1 that Junior achieved this Tuesday over LDU, which left the Colombians as leaders of the series, the Brazilians will take the field of the Monumental Stadium with 6 points and with the aim of reaching the leaders. While the U, which has 5, will seek to displace them from second position. In the first leg between both teams, Botafogo defeated those led by Argentine Fabian Bustos 3-1. The strategist is confident, however, of getting revenge in Lima, encouraged by the thousands of fans who will come to the Monumental and the great campaign of his team in the Apertura tournament, which he leads after beating Sporting Cristal 4-1 last Sunday, when there are only 2 dates left for its completion. In addition, Bustos will once again have Jose Rivera at his disposal, who remained off the field for almost a month after being injured in a match in the local tournament. Botafogo, for its part, arrived in Lima with power intact but also with rocky waters, after sending Paraguayan Oscar Romero and Uruguayan Diego Hernandez back home for disciplinary reasons. The Albinegro avoided giving details about what happened to the players and limited himself to reporting on his return to Rio de Janeiro, where they will carry out separate activities in the coming days. When and where do Universitario vs Botafogo live for the Copa Libertadores 2024? The match between Universitario vs Botafogo is scheduled for this Thursday, May 16th at the Monumental U Marathon Stadium, located in the 8th district. The clash for Date 5 of the group stage of the Copa Libertadores will begin at 5 p.m. What time do they play? Universitario vs Botafogo live, in South America. In Peru, the University vs Botafogo starts at 5 p.m. In Ecuador, the University match vs Botafogo starts at 5 p.m. In Colombia, the University vs Botafogo starts at 5 p.m. In Bolivia, the University vs Botafogo starts at 6 p.m. In Venezuela, the University vs Botafogo starts at 6 p.m. In Chile, the University vs Botafogo starts at 6 p.m. In Argentina, the University match vs Botafogo starts at 7 p.m. In Brazil, the University vs Botafogo starts at 7 p.m. In Paraguay, the University vs Botafogo starts at 6 p.m. In Uruguay, the University match vs Botafogo starts at 7 p.m. What time do Universitario vs Botafogo play live, in Mexico and the United States? In Mexico, Mexico City, the University vs Botafogo starts at 4 p.m. In Mexico, Tijuana, the University vs Botafogo starts at 3 p.m. In the United States, Washington, the University vs Botafogo starts at 6 p.m. In the United States, Chicago, the University vs Botafogo starts at 5 p.m. In the United States, Denver, the University vs Botafogo starts at 4 p.m. In the United States, Phoenix, the University vs Botafogo starts at 3 p.m. In the United States, Los Angeles, the University vs Botafogo starts at 3 p.m. Where to watch the transmission of the Universitario vs Botafogo live and direct? CONMEBOL confirmed that the match between Universitario vs Botafogo will be broadcast exclusively on ESPN and STAR+. Likewise, you can listen to the match live on 89.7 FM and 7:30 AM of RPP and audio player. University vs Botafogo, possible alignments. University, Sebastian Britos, Aldo Corzo, Williams Riveros, Matias de Benedetto, Rodrigo Ureña, Martin Perez Gages, Horacio Calcaterra, Segundo Porto Carrero, Andy Polo, Edison Flores and Alex Valera, Jose Rivera. Botafogo, John Victor, Damian Suarez, Lucas Halter, Bastos, Hugo, Marlon Freitas, Daniela Barbosa, Luis Henrique, Jeffinho, Jefferson Savarino, and Junior Santos. What does Universitario need to qualify for the round of 16? Universitario de Deportes, to qualify for the round of 16, needs to win its last 2 games so as not to depend on other results. If he emerges victorious from both matches, he would add 11 units. If in case of a tie or loss with Botafogo, they will have to beat LDU Quito on the last date to try for second place. If they lose, they must also win on the last day to seek second or third place that will allow them to qualify for the Copa Sudamericana playoffs. Leave us your comment, give us your like and subscribe to continue growing, and follow us on our social networks, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram and TikTok.
Peru News Today. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram.